Hello everyone, I would like to show you some aspects of hydrogen sulfide. As you know, it's a common hazardous gas in the field. It's actually a chemical compound with a chemical formula H2S. It's commonly present near oil production sites such as drilling rigs, offshore wells, and petroleum plants. And it's a significant and common byproduct in various refining processes. It's colorless, which means that you can't see it with your eyes. So your only way to sense it is by smelling. It's highly flammable, so you should always be aware of potential ignition sources when H2S may be present. It's toxic and extremely hazardous gas, having a rotten smell. It occurs naturally in crude petroleum and natural gas and hot springs. It's denser than air, so it means that hydrogen sulfide is heavier than air and may travel along the ground, so you may want to climb up when you sense it. It collects in low-lying, poorly ventilated areas such as basements and manholes. You can easily smell hydrogen sulfide. Even a minor amount of hydrogen sulfide will produce a distinct smell of rotten eggs. Don't be deceived if smell disappears. Above 100 ppm will disable your sense of smelling it. So in that case, only gas detectors can warn you the danger of that concentration of hydrogen sulfide. If the concentration is less than 10 ppm, you can work in such environment, although you should wear a respirator mask in that field. If the concentration is 15 parts per million, you should not be there longer than 15 minutes. You shouldn't be exposed to 20 parts per million without breathing apparatus. At 100 ppm, hydrogen sulfide can kill you, or it can permanently damage your health. In simple words, less than 10 ppm is not scientifically proven to be dangerous. At 10 to 15 ppm, it's a high concentration of hydrogen sulfide. So you need to do a favor and get out of there ASAP. At 50 to 20, it's really high concentration of gas. So you must get breathing apparatus before entering such an area. 20 ppm or more concentration of hydrogen sulfide gas can harm you. At 20 to 50 parts per million of hydrogen sulfide concentration will cause you a severe eye irritation, nose, throat, and lung irritation. At 100 parts per million or more, your ability to smell will completely disappears. At 500 to 1000, your respiratory system paralyzes and will cause you to death. Hydrogen sulfide is likely be found in crude oil and gas refining facilities such as pits, ditches, wellheads, and other confined spaces. I would love to share an example of death caused by hydrogen sulfide in the field. In October 26, 2019, in Texas, one employee who worked in a water floating station succumbed to toxic gas hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide had escaped through a damaged pump in the pump house. The house used it to inject water to reservoirs. His wife was also fatally injured by hydrogen sulfide while searching for his husband after he didn't return home. There was some safety issues identified in that pump house. One of them, the pumper wasn't equipped with his company-issued personal hydrogen sulfide detective device. And the pumper died. He forgot his detective device in his truck the night of incident. Another safety issues was that ventilation system inside the pump house was inadequate and leads to fatal concentration of hydrogen sulfide inside the pump house. You can protect yourself by using protective apparatus. One of them is gas detector, which will alarm you about the presence of hydrogen sulfide in that area. You should always have it with you. It's your responsibility, and it's the most important part of personal protective equipment apparatus. There are another type which is called portable gas monitor. Its purpose is to test the atmosphere before entering, and it's usually used before enclosed space entry. There are another type which is called fixed gas detector that constantly monitor the whole facility, so that we know how to detect hydrogen sulfide and how harmful it is. We should learn more about breathing apparatus which enables us to breathe in H2S contaminated area. There are different breathing apparatus for different purposes. EEDB, emergency escape breathing apparatus, is the smallest type. It will give you 10 to 15 minutes of autonomy. That should be enough to get away from the danger, and it uses when we hear the gas detector alarm to escape and reach the safe area. The second type is SCBA, which is abbreviation of self-contained breathing apparatus. It has a large cylinder. It provides 30 minutes of autonomy. It's used when we perform a work or entering the hydrogen sulfide concentration area. You should always know that concept. Safety is first. Health is the biggest wealth that anybody can have.